All right, hi Potters. Sam is going to help me out, show you how to clear glaze your hanging vessels. So Sam has gotten the tongs out and also the whisk. The tongs and the whisk can be found in the big cabinet over there. Yep, there you go. So the first step he's going to do is he's going to quickly rinse the pot on the inside and outside. You want to do this quickly so the water doesn't really absorb too much into the clay, making it hard for your glaze to dry. So he's going to set that aside, and then he's going to stir up the clear glaze. For your hanging vessels, we're using clear glaze. You need to mix this up really well. The particles tend to settle on the bottom, so not only stirring around, you kind of want to stir up and over to get those particles on the bottom stirred. Now, if you were the first one to stir this for the day, you'd probably have to do it for about 5 minutes or so. But I, for the sake of the video, stirred it before we started the video. So he's going to go ahead and stop that. Take the whisk out. You just kind of swish it around in the water to clean it off. And then it can go back into the big cabinet. You don't have to do that. Okay, so how to put your pot on the tongs. So he's going to take the tongs, and common mistake is squeezing the tongs too close to the rim, which could then prevent, or could then make your pot break. So what you want to do is you want to move the tongs up towards the middle, or even towards the bottom / top, depending on your pot, so that it doesn't break. So he's going to then grip the red handles so that it holds onto the tongs, and then he's just going to do a quick dip in and right back out. You don't need to hold it in there. So now he's going to hold it like this so it can drip, dry a little bit. Once it's dry or drier, we're going to go put it on the table, and we'll show you the rest. But while Sam is waiting for that, let me talk to you about making sure the glazes don't get contaminated. So you always want to make sure that you have clean tools that you're putting in the glazes, that you're putting the lids on the glazes, because we don't want any foreign objects in the glazes or one glaze to get mixed in with another glaze. So please help us keep this area safe and not let the glazes get contaminated. Okay, so now Sam is going to, we're just going to come over here, although you would go to your seat at your table. So is it dry enough that you can take off? So it's dry enough that he can now take it off with the tongs. Oh, I guess we don't even need to go over here, do we? So he's going to take the sponge, and for this project, we're wiping off the rim, because remember, that's where it's going to sit in the kiln. So while he's doing that, I'm going to explain to you. That colored paint that you used was called underglaze, because it goes under the glaze, okay? This is clear glaze, so this is what makes it shiny and able to be food safe and work for the plants. So again, underglaze goes under this type of glaze. Now also let me say, we're showing you how to use the tongs today, but that's just one way of glazing. This is not how you glaze every single pot you're gonna make. I'll show you a different way to glaze cylinders, a different way to glaze bowls. So know that this technique is what we're using just for the hanging vessels, and it might come in handy later on. Okay, so he's wiped the rim off, and I wanna show you here, he's wiped it off a little bit up, and we should probably go, where am I here? We should probably go maybe a smidge more up. We always want to wipe the glaze off a little bit up on the inside and outside in this case, or on the bottom of your pot, just in case the glaze runs. We just want to play it safe. Now, you have to make sure that there's no glaze on this rim. If there's glaze on this rim, then your pot will be rejected, and we'll talk to you about what that means in a couple seconds. All right, so now we are done, or Sam's done clear glazing this pot. And when you're done clear glazing, you're going to put it back on the glazing cart. Now remember, these little signs move. So since it's been glazed now, he's going to put it underneath the sign according to what firing it's going to be in. And then also make sure that you put it as far back as you can to allow other students to have room to put their pots on. So again, these signs change according to the firings or where we are in the project. Now let me talk to you about, let's get all the way down here. Let me talk to you about the rejection rack or the rejection area. Your pot could be rejected, which means it was not allowed to go in the kiln. It can be rejected for multiple reasons. A common one is there's glaze on the bottom of your pot. Maybe there's glaze too close to the bottom. So for an example, this one doesn't have glaze on the bottom, but you can see they didn't wipe it up here. Like this should be wiped up to about that area up here in case that glaze drips. So that's been rejected. It can be rejected if it's bad craftsmanship. If there's a hole in the bottom of your pot, it can be rejected for many reasons. Now, if you find one of your pots down here, first of all, try to figure out for yourself why it was rejected. And if you can't figure that out, or if you do figure it out, come talk to me about it. We'll figure out a way to fix it. And then once it's fixed, you'll be able to put it back up on the corresponding shelf for it to go into the kiln again. All right, guys, this is how you glaze your hanging vessels for our pop-up boutique coming up soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.